Hey everyone, Mike here with another half-hour Vinyasa flow. So today's flow is going to move pretty quick from sequence to sequence to sequence. So if you get tired and need a little bit of a rest, instead of doing chaturanga after chaturanga after chaturanga, just feel free just to drop down to the knees and just rest for a little bit whenever you need to. Okay, so starting off in Surya Namaskar B to get started. So just have your toes to touch, a bit of a gap between the heels, and just coming into chair pose to begin with. So send your hips back, make sure you can see your big toes in your chair, and hands to heart center. Take a twist to the right, hooking your elbow over your thigh, bringing the top shoulder back. Maybe opening the arms. And hands to heart center, lifting the chest, flattening the back, taking your twist to the other side. Maybe opening the arms. Hands to heart center. Inhale, lifting the chest, flattening the back. Exhale, fold. And stepping your right foot back, then your left. Either drop to the knees for the easy version, or stay on the feet for the harder version. And push back, downward facing dog. Inhale, raising the right leg, coming into three-legged dog. Either staying here or bending the right knee, opening up the hips. Either staying here or maybe flipping the dog. Lifting your hips up, reaching your arm back. And then slowly, with control, coming back to three-legged dog, finding your three-legged dog. Exhale, step the right foot in between the hands, warrior one. Inhale to rise. Exhale, coming back down. Stepping it back. Drop to the knees for the easy version, or stay on the feet for the harder version. Pushing back, downward facing dog. Inhale, raising your left leg, coming into three-legged dog. Staying here or open up, bending the left knee. Staying here, or if you want to flip the dog, lifting your hips up to the sky. And slowly, with control, coming back, squaring off the hips. Step the left foot in between the hands, warrior one. Inhale to rise. Exhale as we come down. Stepping it back, drop to the knees for the easy version, or stay on the feet for the harder version. Push back, downward facing dog. Walking the feet to the hands, or hopping forward, lifting the chest, flattening the back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Hands to heart center, and standing tall. One more round, Surya Namaskar B. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, coming down into your chair. Make sure your hips are back far enough. Make sure you can see your big toes. Hands to heart center. Take a twist to the right. Maybe opening the arms. Hands to heart center, lifting the chest, flattening the back. Take your twist to the other side. Hands to heart center, lifting the chest, flattening the back. Exhale, fold. Stepping your left foot back, then your right, or jump back if you normally jump back. Drop to the knees for the easier version, or stay on the feet for the harder version. Raising your right leg to the sky. staying here or bending the right knee, opening up, staying here or flip the dog. Slowly coming back, take your time. Finding your three-legged dog. Exhale, step the right foot in between the hands, warrior one. Inhale to rise. Exhale as we come down. Stepping it back, drop to the knees for the easier version, or stay on the feet. Push back, downward facing dog. Inhale, raising your left leg, three-legged dog. Stay here or open up. Staying here or flip the dog. Slowly coming back. Take your time. Exhale, step the left foot in between the hands. Warrior one. Inhale to rise. Exhale as we come down. Stepping it back, choosing your vinyasa. Walking the feet to the hands or float to the top of the mat. Inhale, half lift. And fold. Chair pose. Inhale. Hands to heart center. And standing tall. Excellent, moving on. Exhale, fold, peel your spine all the way to the mat. Stepping it back to plank. So finding your plank, drawing your shoulders down and back, lifting your chest away from the mat. Coming up into downward facing dog. And walking out your dog a few times, left and right. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Exhale, step the right foot in between the hands, low lunge. So finding your low lunge, lifting your chest, lowering your hips, dropping the back knee, right hand to the sky, twist. So either staying here or grabbing your back heel, bringing it into the glutes. But if this is a bit much, just let it go. If it hurts your knee or it hurts your thigh a bit too much. And releasing out. Exhale, top hand comes down. Tuck the back toe, step it back to plank and walk it out. Down dog, lift your hips, looking back at your feet. Switching to the left, inhale, raising your left leg. Exhale, step the left foot in between the hands, low lunge. Find your low lunge. Drop the back knee, left hand to the sky. Same as before, either staying here or grabbing the back heel, bringing it into the glute. And releasing out. Exhale, top hand comes down. Tuck the back toe, step it back, walk it out. Down dog. Inhale, raising the right leg, three-legged dog. Exhale, step the right foot in between the hands, low lunge. Right hand to the sky. Exhale, top hand comes down. Step it back, down dog, and walk it out left and right. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Exhale, step the left foot in between the hands, low lunge. Find your low lunge. Inhale, left hand to the sky. And exhale, top hand comes down. Step it back, down dog, and walk it out.
Inhale, right leg to the sky. Exhale, step the right foot in between the hands, warrior two. Coming into warrior two. So finding your warrior two. Hands come behind and look over your back shoulder. And looking forwards, reaching out. Flip the palm, inhale to reverse. Exhale, coming all the way down. Step it back, downward facing dog. Stay in down dog or take a vinyasa if you'd like to take a vinyasa. Inhale, raising the left leg, three-legged dog. Exhale, step the left foot in between the hands, warrior two. Right hand comes up and over into warrior two. Find your warrior two. Hands come behind, looking over your back shoulder. And looking forwards, reaching out. Flip the palm, inhale to reverse. And exhale, coming all the way down. Step it back, downward facing dog. Taking a few breaths in down dog, or take a vinyasa if you'd like to take a vinyasa. Inhale, raising the right leg to the sky. Exhale, step the right foot in between the hands, Trikonasana this time. Left hand comes up and over for Trikonasana. So just adjusting the back foot, outside of the back foot, parallel with the mat. Legs are straight. Send the hips back, reaching forward, coming down into Trikonasana. Top arm, reach it back, stretch, open up the chest. Exhale, reaching to the back of the room. And inhale as we come up. And two more. Exhale as we come down. Inhale as we come up. And last one. Exhale. And inhale. Coming up with the last one. Excellent. Bending into the front knee. Hands to heart center. Present lunge. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, coming down. Okay, so now we've got some options. So, easiest option is to drop the bottom knee, just staying here. Medium option is staying in your low lunge. If you'd like to make it a little bit harder, we can come into tiger curl, right knee to right elbow. If you would like to make it a little bit more challenging, coming to the side, model thing, and you can maybe take that into your flip dog if you want to flip the dog again. And coming back to the side, coming back to tiger curl. Slowly and gently place the foot down. Low lunge, find your low lunge. And inhale to rise. Taking a back bend, grab behind, lift your chest, look up. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, down we come, step it back. Staying in down dog for a few breaths, or take a vinyasa if you'd like to take a vinyasa. Inhale, raising the left leg, coming into three-legged dog. Exhale, step the left foot in between. Trikonasana, right hand comes up and over. Set up your Trikonasana. Outside of the back foot, parallel to the mat. Send your hips back, reaching forward and down into Trikonasana. Reach the top arm back, open the chest, stretch. Exhale. Reach the arm to the back of the room. Inhale, reaching it to the front of the room. Two more. Exhale as we come down. Inhale as we come up. One more. Exhale. And inhale. Coming up with the last one. Whoa. Bending into the knee, warrior two. Hands to heart center. Crescent lunge. Inhale, reaching up. And down we come, low lunge. Okay, same options as before. Easiest option, dropping the bottom knee and back knee. Staying here, or if you'd like to make it a little bit more challenging, left knee to left elbow, tiger curl. A little bit more challenging than that, coming to the side. Maybe taking it into flipped dog. And coming back to the side, coming back, tiger curl. Slowly and gently placing the foot back on the mat, getting your stability, and inhale to rise. Grabbing behind, back bend, stretch. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, coming down. Step it back, downward facing dog. Take a few breaths in down dog, or take another vinyasa if you'd like to take another vinyasa. And walking your feet up to the top of the mat, small steps, walking up, walking up. Taking Uttanasana, wrapping your fingers around your upper arms. Relax your head, relax your shoulders. Bend your knees so that your chest is nice and close to your thighs. And swaying from left to right. Releasing the fingertips, inhale, peel your spine all the way up to the top. And just taking a few steps back. All right, moving into standing balance, half moon, hands to hips. Taking the weight into your left foot. Okay, taking the weight into your left foot. Okay, and then raising the back leg. Reaching down, so you don't have to touch the mat. Okay, turn the back toe out, externally rotate. If you get your balance here, maybe the hand can come off the hip. And top hand, whoa, can come back onto the hip. Almost had it. And raising the knee up, take a stretch. And switching to the other side, same on the other side. Hands to hips, taking the weight into your right foot. Okay? Raising the back leg, reaching down with the same arm. Turn the back toe out, externally rotate. Once you've got your balance, maybe the hand can come off the hip. And hand can go back on the hip. Slowly coming up. Whoa, take your time. And take a stretch. And releasing out. Okay, next up, we're going to come down into a squat. Okay, so if you come into a squat and it's a bit much for your legs, if it doesn't feel comfortable, just feel free to sit on the mat, okay? Squatting doesn't work for some people. All right, so from your squat, reaching your right arm down, left arm up, and we'll just bind the squat. And reaching back out, hands to heart center, switching sides. And bind.
and reaching out, hands to heart center. Either staying here, or if you're up for an arm balance, we can come into crow or crane. So easy crow, keeping your arms on the inside of the thighs as you slowly come forward. So take your time, do not hop, never hop into crow. Slowly coming forward, maybe raising one toe, maybe two or both. And if you've done this one a few times with the arms on the inside of the thigh, harder option, knees come behind, and then you can come into the harder option if you've done the other one a few times. Okay? But if you don't want to do that, just stay in your squat, interlace your fingers, reach back, feel your upper back. And hands to heart center, just coming back into a squat if you're playing around in crow. And you come into kneeling, tucking your toes under, coming into a toe sit. So, coming back, getting a good stretch on the underside of the foot, sitting on the heels. So this one will feel a bit uncomfortable, but that's okay because your toes are quite strong. If it gets a bit too much, then you can come up, but just bear with it for a few breaths. Okay, so just settling in, getting a good stretch on the underside of the foot, and coming up, and then just point your toes, and then heels to left and right a few times to release out. And tapping out the feet. Tap, 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 tap. And just come in, take a seat. Opposite hand to opposite knee. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, twist. And switching to the other side. Twist. And releasing out. Excellent, all done. Thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it. I'll see you next time. Have a good one. Take care.